So guys, let me break this down real clear for you guys. This is an attempt by this so-called mayor of Kenner, Louisiana. This is an attempt to practice systemic oppression on black children. Bottom line. Bottom line. When he did this, when this mayor issued out a memorandum or memo rather, stating that all Nike products will be banned, right? All Nike products will be banned. Let me bring out that original memo real quick. All right. Effective immediately, all purchases made by any booster club operating at Kenner recreational facility for wearing apparel, shoes, athletic equipment, and or athletic product must be approved by the Director of Parks and Recreation or his designing. Under no circumstance will any Nike product or any product with the Nike logo be purchased for use or delivery at any city of Kenner recreational facility. All right. So again, this is an attempt to practice systemic oppression, aka white supremacy, against black children. Kenner, the parks within that particular city is predominantly populated by black people, classified as black or African American. So it's affecting the youth. It's affecting black children. This is what he's doing, all because he has a personal bias and a personal agenda against Nike, specifically Colin Kaepernick. Ben Zahn, the so-called mayor of Kenner, is obviously a conservative, obviously a backer and a supporter of Clockwork Orange, number 45, aka Donald Trump. So he has that MAGA mentality, that old make America racist again mentality. And again, that's what he's doing by systematically oppressing black children within the city of Kenner. This is a perfect example because he was able to do this without any kind of sign off of city officials within Kenner. If you read this statement by the city councilman of Kenner, Gregory Carroll, he says that, "Good morning to all my family and friends of the city of Kenner. Last night, a disturbing memorandum was circulated that the city of Kenner Mayor E. Ben Zahn wrote to the Kenner recreational director, directing him regarding booster club purchases, banning Nike products, uses of delivery of all Kenner recreational facilities. I was not made aware of this decision beforehand. And it is a direct contradiction of what I stand for, what the city of Kenner should stand for. I am 100% this decision. I will meet with the mayor and the other council members in an effort to rescind this directive. I will keep the citizens of Kenner and the greater New Orleans area informed as we move forward." So again, nobody, and you read the statement here. I read the statement here by Gregory Carroll, city councilman. Nobody was made aware of this decision. Now, maybe as far as somebody black, now his base, Ben Zahn's base and his supporters and city officials that share the same beliefs, which is a white supremacist propaganda, as Ben Zahn, more than likely they were made aware of this. But anybody black, like this gentleman here, Gregory Carroll, that's a city official within the city of Kenner, they weren't made aware of this. So again, this is another practice of systemic racism that's being utilized against black people, specifically black children in the city of Kenner. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? We all know Colin Kaepernick is the face of the Just Do It campaign. It's made a lot of white identity extremists, white supremacists upset, mad, burning their $10 Nike shoes and apparel. Okay, regardless of how much it costs, they're burning the shoes that they paid with their own money, and because they're upset that Colin Kaepernick is the face of Nike in the Just Do It campaign. And of course, we know this, the same white supremacist talking point that has been debunked hundreds of times. They love to say, you know, Colin Kaepernick disrespected the flag. He disrespected our military, right? When that has been disproven, we know this. Colin Kaepernick, right, has always been a staunch activist against systemic oppression and police brutality against black and brown people in this country and around the world. Bottom line, that's what it was. That's what he was doing. That's what he continues to do. He continues to be a champion and an activist of this generation. And these white supremacist troglodytes, they can't see past that because they're hypocrites themselves by stating that he disrespected the flag when, of course, every National Football League game, the flag is in a horizontal position, which violates the U.S. flag code. And the fact that they want to talk about he's disrespected the military, of course, again, Colin Kaepernick, before he even decided to, protest, right, by kneeling before the game, he consulted with a military personnel, and the military personnel advised Colin Kaepernick to kneel to protest. That was information because he was thoughtful. That was information that Colin Kaepernick, right, had the foresight to do by getting advice from a military veteran about protesting, right? And the fact that also the hypocrisy of these white supremacists, white identity extremists using in the military card, the talking point, is the fact that almost every corner, every city you see, military vets out on the street panhandling, getting passed up on a day-to-day basis, and you people that cry about our military is not being respected are the same ones that are disrespecting them every goddamn day. So stop it. So I hope that this mayor, this so-called mayor, Ben Zahn, for one, he needs to be removed immediately, ASAP. There needs to be a petition, an online petition to get this dude out of there ASAP. That's number one. Number two, have that same energy for other companies, because he also released a statement indicating that, I don't think I'm gonna read the whole entire thing for you guys, but I'll have the link in the description, right? So he, Ben Zahn, released a statement indicating why he did what he did in terms of banning Nike products, right, for the city of Kenner in their recreational department. He basically said that it is to protect the tax-paying people for the city of Kenner, because Nike is using ads to spread an agenda and using their political philosophies, right, by spreading their agenda within, their advertisement, right? He's basically saying that taxpayers who are in the city of Kenner, the taxpayers need to be protected because Nike is using the taxpayers' dollar to spread a political agenda. That's basically what he was saying. Now, hopefully he has that same energy with other companies that are using their company to spread a political agenda, right? Because there has been, and most recently, there has been other companies spreading a political agenda. Most recently, right? You can look at ads like Procter and Gamble. I remember seeing this commercial called "The Talk." Hopefully you ban Procter and Gamble. Hopefully you ban Audi, who talked about gender equality. You talk about hopefully you ban Vicks. All right. Which is another Procter and Gamble company. They're also talking about gender equality with transgender and all that stuff. Hopefully you ban Apple as well, who makes, of course, the iPhone, a multi-billion-dollar company. Okay, they use commercials to spread a political agenda as well. All right, and hopefully you ban Pepsi as well. because they also talk about gender equality as well when they had their political camp, when they had their actual commercials for Pepsi. So hopefully you ban companies like that as well, and not just single out Colin Kaepernick. But of course, I'm basically speaking in hypotheticals, because we all know he's not going to ban every other company. He's just going to single out Nike and Colin Kaepernick, because these white supremacists, right? They want to make sure that their base is satisfied by continuing to rule with the iron fist and spreading the white supremacist propaganda. He's only doing this to basically, satisfy his base. That's it. So, like I said, family, this is an overt attempt to oppress a group of people based off of color. You banning Nike apparel for the city of Kenner, that's and specifically for the recreational department, which is all your parks in the city of Kenner, which predominantly are populated by black people. You are oppressing them. There's no other way around that. Classic case of practicing systematic racism, white supremacy. Bottom line. Bottom line. All right, so hopefully, we have some kind of campaign to get this guy removed from office, and obviously get this so-called memorandum removed or rescinded immediately, right? Those are the two things I want to happen. Get this memorandum removed or rescinded immediately, and to get this guy out of office. Zahn, if that's how you pronounce his damn name. I don't know. All right, so anyway, those are my thoughts about this, family. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. Like I said, I'll have a link to the actual statement that he made in the description, so you can check it out yourself. All right, family, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this story. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.